Why, hello there! My name is Thretex, everybody, and welcome back to Blacksmith Master. I cannot get over how cool my shop is at the moment. We have tons of people working, like, what, 40, 50, 60 staff? And I want to point out, I think there is a single day left until you can play this game yourself. So I hope that everyone is excited to start their own blacksmith shop. And I, for one, am excited to carry on playing the game today. So, what are we going to do? I really want to try and keep going down the tech tree here. Especially to try and unlock the basements and stuff and nicer racks. Main reason for this is that I think if I want to expand into like the more advanced tiers, I need a lot more room, right? So if we have a look at these pallets, we can get the basic tiers: iron, copper, silver, gold, but then also you get the medium versions and the large versions. I think there's way more blueprints than we think there is. It's going to be pretty crazy here. So what we're going to try and do is extend the shop out. So initially, I think with the second floor, I want to probably have this entire zone at the top be the massive smelting zone for the more advanced ingots as well. And I'm going to leave the shop alone, I think for now, until we get more blueprint unlocks. But this is going to be just a second layer for the shop itself. Because as you guys realize, I currently have 216 customers a day coming to my shop. It's a lot of people. That is a lot of people. Yeah, so my hope is that we can get every item possible and really just get most of our income every day from just selling items to people. That's really what I want to move towards at this point. Anyway, so back into the game, shall we? Let's try and get ourselves some more blueprint unlocks without a doubt. Try and get as many items as possible. And also upgrade the copper goblet so it's a bit better. This will allow our tech to go through very nicely. Now, people were saying, like, do I want to carry on upgrading every single thing at the same time? I kind of do, to be honest, just for the technology points. It's a weird hybrid, isn't it? Because I want to unlock all these new blueprints, but at the same time, if they're building them, they're not getting the tech points we need to level up and get more unlocks of the game. It's a bit of a balance. Though I say that, there is actually no time limitations in this game, so you can play whatever pace you want to. If you wanted to, I guess you can just make an entire shop making bows. That's all you do. But that's not the kind of guy I am. Anyway, so let's have a look around. We have loads of modifiers right now. There are warnings everywhere. The new blueprints, I think we will get some. We haven't actually unlocked yet a shield, have we? I'm pretty certain. Now, some will probably say, is this a good idea? Because you have the proximity bonus on similar items. But honestly, I want a shield. Is that weird to say? I really want to get a shield to see how it looks. So we are going to grab that rack. If I go back over here, grab sturdy shield. Yes. So this requires 1 oak wood and 2 steel ingots. So effectively it's using 4 iron ingots in a way. Very expensive, but it sells for 331, which is actually quite awesome. We've also got another unlock as well. This one, we're going to go for something basic. Actually, no, we're not going to do that. I'm going to go for them all. I like bludgeoning things, what can I say? So make sure these are at least level 1 for now, but I think because they're higher tier, you get a lot more bang for buck when you upgrade the rarity, which is quite nice here. So with our new items, let's put them in the shop. Now, I think we want to we have to move this guy somewhere. He is imperative for my bonus for more and more people, unfortunately. I don't really know where I could put him. We haven't really got a lot of spare room, because I think, I'm just put him here for now. We, of course, need to press the wrong buttons over and over again. The shield rack, I already know, is actually quite big. It's a bit of a monster. I'm actually going to get this one, the tilted rack, instead of the shield rack. So there's a bit of a difference when it comes to their size, but I would point out this guy upgrades into this one later on, so we want to make sure we get that one just for future upgrades here. So spin those around, done. That kind of fits okay. I believe if I modify some of these layouts, it could be a lot better actually. So what we do, first off, let's put the shield down, and also I've unlocked the ability to put down, what was it, the wall. Okay. So what I'm thinking, everybody, is I'm not sure how the proximity bonus exactly functions in radius. I think if we move items around a little bit, let's do this. We'll make this very condensed for weapons, and hopefully the bonus will apply even better than it is already. So if I make myself one more rack here, oh, it turns into these. Let's get a different type of rack here. Done. We can put down the new wall. So that's a very condensed weapon area. This does mean we're still looking at having the separate tools, which we've only got 1 of, and we've also got 1 off bow. So these guys are kind of by themselves, but they haven't got any like proximity bonuses. Cool. So I think this should work better, at least temporarily, until we get more unlocks and stuff. So awesome. Let's keep going down here. I'm taking everything with a blueprint, guys. I really want to fit in the shop. Excellent. Okay, so what's next? I do think we need to switch over some pallets. Now, this is where I kind of wish we had more room, which I think we might have to go into in the future here, because we just simply have no room to put in on these new items. We need, what, 12 eventual pallets for every single item in the game? I don't think we're fitting in 12 pallets here. It seems a bit excessive, if you ask me. We could do a little bit of moving around, at least initially. It's not going to be the most efficient thing in the world, but at least it'll still work, right? So I'm thinking, what I'm going to do... Oh, I could do this, but it does seem to block off most of the people's work area. Okay, so what we're going to do... I was going to put in a staircase, but I think we'll wait a little later on that one. I want to try and get some more of these pallets down. Now, in theory... I could already change this over if I wanted to. So I'm actually going to be... This might not work out, but I'm going to get rid of some of these pots after they go away a little bit. Done. Good. And I'm going to try and condense these down a little bit more. So my idea is going to be that eventually we have... Oh, someone's using it. We have small, medium, large, small, medium, large. At least for the initial item types. And I think at that point as well, I can put down more on this side. So we can have a silver row and we have a gold row. Is it going to be super condensed? Yes, it will be. I'll have to try and make it more efficient over time. But for now, it's going to have to probably do. Good. Okay. So probably the best bet, we'll move this around like so. And we'll put some more down. We do have a little bit of room left here, but I don't think it's going to be a big deal. I mean, at least it lets them walk through, right? So maybe we should have like a situation where it's like this. I don't know if that means they can walk through the gaps in the middle. We'll see as time goes on, everybody. Cool. So with this, let's switch you out to be a bronze ingot. And you can just be, can I just delete it for now, I guess, just so it's not there. But we know there's a space for it later on. So happy days. Cool. So next day, thank you. And we'll make this one into a steel ingot area. Good. So I need to switch over some people, don't I? Because we currently have people running around, moving items across to different locations. We've got to switch that around. So if I go up to the top here... That's the wrong one. Don't do that, buddy. That was the wrong button. You're going to be moving the steel ingots into the new steel location. And... Rachel, you're going to be moving the bronze ingots down here as well. Good. Hopefully this works out. This will mean this one will probably stop being filled up, I think. No, it's the other way around. So this one's going to stop being filled up. Okay. Just a future reference then. We can't do anything. Damn it. Aha. We'll probably hide this one eventually, or we'll put it back into storage just until we get the even larger ingots unlocked here. Good. Ah. Very nice. So hopefully we'll start seeing those guys filter through soon. But I don't think I've actually set up yet, at the end of last episode, a smelter. I haven't. There are no smeltings whatsoever currently for the copper, for the bronze ingots or the steel ingots. We've got to try and fix that. Now I'm also thinking, do we actually have too many people crafting ingots right now for iron? I think we kind of do. So I'm going to go with 4 iron, 2 copper, and then we'll start doing the steel and we'll do the other one as well. So we'll lock those guys in. I'm also going to go and pick up a extra person just to start smelting. You can find a good one. Thank you. Just to start smelting the bronze. Craft ingots. Done. I kind of wish, by the way, because if you're going to have 12 different types of people doing assistant jobs for smelting, is it not going to get a bit overwhelming on this list? Maybe I'm just saying here, guys. Maybe have like a general command like we have the blacksmith or something, where they're like, okay, fit in lowest value in shop or whatever. So it goes, okay, we haven't got a lot of copper, but we have like 200 iron. I'm going to make some copper ingots. Or you can use like a ratio or something as well. I don't know. I'm just spitballing, guys. Quality of life. I've always been the idea guy, but I have no talents myself. It's just how things are, everybody. I'm cursed. Anyway, so with that being set up, we should now start seeing the big ones being locked in, which I love, by the way. It's so cool. So now they've been shown in. Let's go back to Tetri, and we're going to keep moving. Yes, this is good, guys. 1,000 more coin reduction for new workers. Definitely worth it. I'm trying to get to the basement. If we get to the basement, I can move this away. This can be like a refined area for the more advanced items, like these kind of things. Because I'm pretty certain, by the way, if there's an advanced item, they kind of lock down the entire thing. It's so cool, you can see them assembling. They lock down the entire thing for a while as they go and collect the wood, go and collect the different types of ingots. It does take a bit of time there. So if we have like more people can work on more people can work on the more advanced assemblies as we play. What else can we do here? Yes, more unlocks, please. Ooh, nah, it looks good because it's green, but I'm okay. We're fine. Let's try and get some more upgrade points because we are a bit behind on that, aren't we? We haven't really spent a lot of time upgrading too much. We have got 4 people working on it, but they're not really smashing it out, are they? Speaking of, let's do some upgrades. So we got Nicoline here. I don't think that's Nicoline. That's her name now. She has no choice. Jude. It's kind of a shame that I also would love to see a skill just for smelting. I think that would make a lot of sense, everybody. Maybe have it so like every like 4 or 5 levels they give like a +1 on the smelter, or they just flat out are just quicker at doing it. I don't know. But a lot of the assemblers or assistants are going to be just doing this job, I think, in the future here. We've also got Hildengard, who's the master person at doing this. I think it's a shame in a way. If I have more generalized people that do smelting, I got to just manually make them do 50-50 carpentry metal, because if you, for instance, have an advanced item, let's go and do an example, shall we? If we go and have, I've forgotten where the buttons were, guys. The sturdy shield. You would need to go through and use oak wood and steel ingots at the same time. But then, if they're only a carpenter, they got to spend ages doing the other skill right. They're going to be really slow at it. So I've really got to try and keep it 50-50, I think. And let's say their skill. Wow, look at these conga lines of people working here. There is a lot to do. We have nearly got rid of this iron ingot area, though, which is good. Upgrade again. Thank you. Excellent. Okay, how are we looking? 250 required. They keep working towards it. So, apart from this, though, I do think we have a lot of issues in our shop. We are missing tons of items here. We clearly need more people working on shop items. Without a doubt. So I'm going to try and hire myself some more blacksmiths. Yeah, anything. This skill's okay. I'll take this guy. No, I don't. I think we should avoid negative stairs in case we change the shop around later. This person's pretty good. I'll take her. Some really decent design point people here. You'll be fine as well. Okay, pretty people. So let's put them all into doing craft for racks. Excellent. And this is the one I'm interested in. How do you want to handle this? So they got some very generalized skills. I don't think doing 50-50 metal item woodwork's going to work anymore. Maybe while they're low level, they do the simplest item first. Then as they get better, they go and do the more advanced ones. I don't know. I don't know. We'll try and figure it out. It should be fine. So we'll do this. Or maybe just do fewest items first. That does kind of work out as well. The thing I'm worried about, though, is when we start using silver, it takes 125 seconds for someone to work on silver. Can you see my problem here? Actually, as I talk about it, we got probably simplest first, all these people here. Especially as they kind of got 50-50 skills anyway. But even, like, our best person, if he wants to go and make, like, a silver shield or something, he would then have to go and work on silver, which would take him 360 seconds. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Anyway, back to getting upgrades going. Just so I'll max her out, right? Highest possible skill levels here. Get more of those. And definitely these guys. I like how it scales up really quickly with the intelligent points. It really does smash through. Anyway, so hopefully those 3 new blacksmiths will give us a bit of a hand when it comes to setting things up. And it seems we've got a bit of a deficit problem with iron, actually. I have gone too far, everybody. Let's try and buy it back. Let's get a little bit more people working on iron ingots again. I thought we had enough, but I clearly was wrong there. Let's go and have a look. I don't really care too much. It needs to have good movement speed, though. So this one's good. That one's bad. How about we go for this one? This one's fine. Craft iron. Craft iron, please. Hopefully 2 more people working on it all day will give us enough in the future here. Good. More unlocks, please. Thank you very much. And how are we doing with supplies? It looks like we're actually out of copper ore, everybody. So let's go back into the copper ore mine and see if we can fix it. So currently we've got all these people working here. They seem to be doing okay. Copper. Way sadder situation than the iron mine. So we've got to point things out here. So with iron, of course, it's way slower, right? You get 63 damage a hit with iron. 31 with copper. That's a huge difference. Massive difference. Even if the total here is still 180. So I'm thinking we want to get like, let's say what, let's get a bench down or another bed. We could put these things down and increase stamina, which isn't really going to fix our problem. So let's get down some light as well. I think we go for 4 miners and we go for 2 gatherers. I hope that ratio is going to work out. Of course, over time, they will both of them get better at their jobs, so it won't just be like that forever. What's an interesting painting? But more unlocks for now. I'm really stacking up those unlocks. So, miners. Miner. Let's talk about it. So, we've only got 1 miner. We need a lot more people, don't we? So, if we find a good skill for gathering or picking stuff up, let's just keep refreshing for now. Wow, okay. Great news. We have a new carrier and a new miner. So we'll lock those in right away. So you can be the other carrier. And then after that, we're just looking for pickaxe people. Very good. We need more. More, I say, more. Yes. Not XP. Wait, that guy's got XP, has he? Oh, I don't know about that skill, actually, to be honest. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I think it's... I don't know the effect of stamina, like how long is that going to last? I think we just go for the people that have, like, more wages, like, instead. This one's okay, because he doesn't move. He just stands on the point all day and just simply mines. It doesn't matter if he's slow or not. I've got a lot of cash, by the way, right now, so I don't mind doing this over and over again. I will spend all day just re-rolling. Okay, thank you very much. Good. So with that, we now have the ratio I wanted. If it's going to work out, though, is another matter. So let's get grey people as well. Put you on higher skill first now, because they have that ability. And let's see how things work out. So, hopefully this improves the amount collected by quite a bit. We'll have to see how things work out. But fingers crossed, everybody. Fingers crossed. Because the last thing you want, of course, is to have a bottleneck on like a certain good. Especially when it comes to copper. If you've got like more advanced items like the goblets and stuff, or anything using it in like the iron build, it's going to cause a big problem there. Cool. Let's go back over this way, shall we? You are a metal item priority person. More. Must get more. Cool. I'm loving it. Looking good. Everyone is now rare, which is brilliant. Let's get a new item in. So we got the wooden spear or the long hoe. The spear sounds pretty fun. It does require the more advanced ingot here, but I think it should be fine. We'll grab this in. Let's have a quick gander, shall we? So this guy actually unlocks a... No, I don't want to use shields. Thank you very much. We want to try and get the circle rack for this guy, which I think we just unlocked. Wow, that was lucky timing. Yes! Cool. So circle racks can install like big stuff like spears, which is very handy because, as you just know, we just got that. So, bit awkward with the, where to put it though, isn't it? I guess we could put it on the side here for now. Tell you what, let's have you there. Have this guy stand nearby. Excellent. Done. So in theory, they should now start making spears to that rack there. And that increases my potential shops even more. But we are going down a little bit because I haven't been keeping up the decorations, which is a problem. So we're trying to fix that as soon as possible. I'm not really sure. I'm just going to put some down across the base. It's just how things are. I need more decoration bonuses. What can I say, everybody? Let's get some of that down. And I think for the researchers, they deserve something to look at, right? So we're going to put down some beautiful paintings. And they can be like, wow. If they work hard, everybody, they might get to a point in their life where they can go and become a farmer. Or they can go hiking down a river. That's what they're working towards. They've only got another 2 million hours left on their shift. And then they're done. They can go and do whatever they want to. Good. I'll say that. Excellent. So, Upgrades again. Metal items first. This guy, I want to try and keep manual if I can. It's a shame that I can't modify this more. Because the problem with the blacksmiths is if you just have 50-50 creating metal and wood, that's fine. I don't mind that. But then it's all skills equally. They will randomly level up this design points, which is useless for these guys. It has nothing to do with them at all. So, done. Oh, day over? It is. Excellent. How are we doing this, by the way? We are making so much money from item sales here. We are really raking it in, without a doubt. Cool. I want to get this. We've unlocked the basement, everybody. Okay, are you ready to witness the second floor? Wow. It's interesting. I wonder if we get even more basements as time goes on. Can I go lower? No, I can't. It won't let me. So, this is going to be a bit awkward. I want to make a connection point downstairs, right? Oh, I'm not sure about this, guys. I'm not sure about this. Also, I kind of want to try the staircase. So you can go... Let's think about this for a second. I do want to try this, honestly. I just want to try having a staircase where people can just walk upstairs. Or downstairs, potentially. We'll see how things go. For now, though, let's go for the really smaller, vastly smaller little location here. I want to probably have it in the middle of the shop, so I'm not interfering with the rest of the build. Does that match up? It did! Okay, good. So now we've got a basement level. What we do, let's go and put down some areas. This is going to be for more, like, utilities. At least for now, anyway. So if I go to the walls... So that's the shop. This would be the existing area for research. Done. Okay, so this is going to be the new, I guess, bench area, and also the new research area for now. So if we go and put down some new items, if we have a quick gander. Oh, the walls are different down here, are they? Oh, upper wall, sorry. I'm being a complete moron. That makes more sense. Okay, so this is going to be the downstairs area with some ridiculously different color bricks, which is perfect. We'll have a nice floor. Ooh, I kind of like this one. I'll tell you what, we use this one upstairs. Oh, that does look nice. That looks really nice. What about the resting area, though? What kind of floor do they deserve? Just a flat... This reminds me of the blueprint, like, wood they use in different games, or like it's like learning technology. So we'll go for this type. We will have to move everything downstairs, though. So, sorry, guys. My bad. This is going to take me a while, by the way, so give me a second. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Couldn't do what I wanted, guys. I had to manually put stuff down, unfortunately. But that's okay. That is okay. Let's make sure we have the mass benching down once again. We'll lock all this down and done. I think that's actually more than last time, so we should be able to see even more stuff. Now, I realize I can actually store these so we can rebuild them whenever we want to. Of course, I did technically just waste money there. At least I need more benches. But I will point out these cost £50, so it's not a big deal. It's fine. Excellent. So, with all that being done, let's make sure as well we rebuild the benches, of course, for the people researching. Very important. We want to keep that going, don't we? Get those downstairs. I imagine it's going to head down here and start working again. It shouldn't be a big deal. There we go. Good. So, this is going to be extended then into a more advanced area. So, we get rid of all this. Did I just delete a floor? That was not the plan, guys. That was not the plan. There's just a gap in the... It's just a disaster. Let's fix that, shall we? Definitely fix that. Done. I'm loving this floor, by the way. This seems like a good floor for the actual shop, I gotta say. Rather than being over here. We'll consider it. We'll see how things go. Okay, so this is going to be the extended area for just all things... Well. Oh, wait, let me do it. Game says no. All things advanced and carpentry. Oh, no, they're just waiting. So, let's imagine for a second. We got to put down more of these guys, right? So we can have more advanced stuff on the fly at the same time. If I go and have a quick look, I want to put down these guys. So that would be to there. For now, I'll be basic and just put a very long line. But I think having like a different system eventually would be probably a better idea. But I will consider it as we play through the game a little bit. So let's build some more of this side as well. It's not going to add up, is it? What am I doing? Do you know what? I don't want to be too much of a sweatshop. That's what I want to try and avoid, but I might end up going that way anyway. Damn my sweatshopping ways. We do that for now. This should allow a lot more advanced materials to be crafted at the same time. Oh, is he making a shield? Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing how that ends up. That's a spear. That's so cool. I love all these little assemblies. I want to see the shield, someone. Is someone making a frying pan? Oh, no, that's the shield bit. I was going to say. Something doesn't seem right here. Oh, he's done it. He's done it. Oh. Nice. Oh, he's done. He's made a shield. Check it out, everybody. Is this our first one? Oh, wait, of course, we won't see him put him on the rack because that's not his job. He doesn't do that, everybody. That's not what he's here for. Okay, so with that as well, I think what we can potentially do is get some more chests down. Now, one thing I'm very concerned about, very concerned about, will this guy finishing a job like here be like, I'm going to go around to this one. Let's see how things work. But hopefully this will make the carpentry a little bit more efficient with more chests. We'll see how things... What the hell is going on here? No! What has happened to you, my friend? What has happened to you? Okay, so... I'm noticing a few things. We also don't have enough throughput breathing stuff downstairs for the iron. It's still kind of on the cusp of being an issue. Well, actually, it kind of is an issue, isn't it? What we can do is... I think we need more people. Because if this was stacked up, we know we haven't got enough people transporting. But that's not the case. We just don't have enough iron in general. So we've got to try and fix that, don't we? Let's get ourselves some more stuff. Oh, also, I just noticed, I forgot. We can't grade all these shelves again. So now to go to level 3. Which gives us a +3 base. Which will be probably like +1 or 2 of our 75%. So if we look here, check it out. We are getting 2 customers for 1 upgrade. Because our base is just higher with our modifiers. This is great news. Really good news. But we still have a lot of empty shelves. We got to try and prioritize fixing everything, guys. There's so much to do. I love it. Done. These racks need to go, honestly. Unfortunately, because they can't be upgraded, they're not what we need anymore. I want to get the maximum bonuses possible. Done. Good. Okay. You will be building... Bada bing, bada boom, bada ba, bada bay. Done. Good. Let me just have a quick look at something. Yeah, we need more people working. That's what it is. More people will be working on these items here. So if we go and have a quick look at the old blacksmith stuff, grab some more upgrades. Oh, not sure about some of these floors, guys. Not sure about some of those. We'll go for the design points so we can upgrade things faster. Speaking of design points, let's actually make sure we upgrade the spear to purple. That was easy. We just did it right away. We got our next new item, which I think should be an extra hoe. Yeah. Yeah, because that means we can have a little area over here for a little advanced tool area. So if we go and get ourselves some more racks. Oh, also, need to change these as well. This needs to be changed. Sorry, buddy. You're not quality anymore. It's not. You're not part of the squad. Long hoe, short hoe. Good. Looking at a glance, though, let's try and get ourselves some more generalist workers. So if we go and get probably another 2 blacksmiths, not what we're looking for. Yeah, their skills are so spread out. I need them. I need like someone that's good at carpentry and good at blacksmithing. That's what I'm looking for right now. But they can also use staircases. Not move. They just haven't got the correct configurations. I'm like, no, not that one. No, not that one. Ah. So I'm curious about, by the way, 50% faster to smelt. I don't think that actually has a speed increaser, right? So as far as I know, it just says here, it takes 125 seconds for someone to process something on an anvil. Nothing at all to do with Smelting. So smelting's not really like the bee's knees skill, as far as I can tell anyway. Look at that, that was insane. So like this guy, for instance, not the best configuration, but he might be better than like other types of people. Ah! Crispin. Might be decent. So like for instance, these guys here, both good fix. Because it seems way longer to process metal than wood, if we make sure that everyone has the anvil time reduction, I think it's the best long-term strategy here. So we'll put both these guys in, and they can both go to doing work on the shop. Good. Yeah, because 12 seconds isn't that long anyway, and most of the stuff doesn't require it in the first place. So if we just make this guy fewest items first, on both of them, they can just work through there. Yeah, so if we make these guys priority, probably, I would say metal first again, but yeah, I think we will do that, at least for now. But I'll make sure when I upgrade them, I'll do both items at the same time. Because I will point out, a lot of our missing items are just metal, like ladles, knives, butchers, like loads of things we're missing there. Cool. Looking good. More upgrades, thank you very much. Let's go back to working on the iron, shall we? So let's get ourselves probably another 2 smelters. Ooh. You're hired. No, not with the movement. Ah! I'm getting the worst configurations here. Perfect. This guy could be a smelter. I'm getting all the traits that are like negative customers. I'm like, no, thank you, sir. I do not want that in my shop at any point. I do not want it anywhere. Okay, you two are going to go back into crafting ingots for iron again. And we actually ended up with more than we had the video at the start. So we've got so many people just working simply on picking up ingots right now. In fact, do we have too many? No, she only stops when she's picking items up. I think this still kind of works. I don't think it's a problem. We'll see how things work out there. Cool. So everyone's working hard there. Let's upgrade the long hoe as well. Not quite to the max level I wanted it to, but we're getting there. It looks like we can also unlock ourselves a cauldron to increase maximum stamina. And we can unlock the silver mine as well. So there's way more stuff going on here than it was at the start. So that means we've also unlocked silver maces, silver bracelets, silver goblets, loads of new upgrades. That's pretty cool. Should we try and sub the mine? Or, I'll tell you what, first off, let's go around here. And we're going to increase this area. So if we're going to start doing silver and gold, we're going to need a lot more room, aren't we? So we'll try and get rid of this bit. We'll build some more floors in. And there you go, way more room. Maybe having a second iron person drop us off would be a good idea. We will see. We will see. So initially, though, if we're going to do anything with ore, we've got to probably make sure we put down a extra... Where am I looking? Decorations. No, none of this. It's just all the wrong thing I'm doing. Ore, there you go. So this will be the silver ore carrier. I'll put that a bit to the side there. Good. I'm kind of curious. Can I do this? I know it's a bit congested, but I think it might work. Not, yeah, they can walk in between. How cool is that? I love how there's always pathing. You haven't got to worry about like accidentally blocking things off by mistake. Very nice. So that also gave us enough room, I think, for an extra one of these, if we're lucky. In theory, yes, it actually did. Okay, so let's move stuff around a little bit. We will get an extra medium smelter, or do we move this somewhere else? Do we have like an extra area here for... I'll tell you what, let's try this. No, I got a better idea. So we will unlock the more advanced smelter very soon. Well, maybe not this episode, but soon. So I'm thinking that eventually we want to have the far larger mega smelter in the middle here. Like that, can have like 3 or 4. And then this bit will just be for additional, I guess, medium smelters. A lot of them as well. I feel a bit bad doing this, but I think it's that's more room efficient. I hate to say, guys. I hate to say it. Cool. So we get a few of these. Then the extra room we have on the corner here, we can put even more regular smelters down. And we'll move over the more advanced items to this part over here. This will, of course, cause a bit of a problem in a way that we're going to have a bit more of a issue with going through. So we'll move it to the side so there's easily a path to walk through here. And I'll put them for now like here. Yeah, I mean, it's not laid out perfectly, is it, guys? But I guess it's okay. The aesthetics are at 1 out of 10 at this point. Disaster. Cool. I'll take that. Now, I'm thinking that we might want to have a second drop-off point for iron ingots. If you notice, there's a bit of a congestion, isn't there? Every time someone actually goes onto it, it does cause a bit of a problem with picking stuff up. So maybe having an extra one over here. So let's just put it here. So these 4, and maybe even these 2, would actually go and drop them off in this location instead. This will require, though, an extra transport person, which I think we need anyway. So it shouldn't be a big deal there. Dame! More speed, more carrying, please. That's what we need to see. Good. I would like more blueprints, please. And the mystery box. Yeah, let's try this. Apparently there's a chance you can get something really cool, but so far I just got nothing so far, so not been going well for me there. Okay, so we need more people assisting. Oh, that's great timing. You are definitely the new assistant. Congratulations. Move from here, down to there. Done. We have a lot. I presume the ingots will back up eventually, so I have 150 in spare, 150 downstairs, and then they just stop working, which I think will mean we get more iron and stuff to use the main base there. Good. I'll take it, I'll take it. Looking good. Crispin's maximum level, by the way. Level 10 max. So does that mean we can't get all the skills for blacksmiths? Interesting. If that is the case, we would have to delete some of these blacksmiths and start over again, right? Because if they've already got loads of points in technology, they won't be able to reach maximum level in both carpentry and metalworking. That's actually a really big problem there. We'll see how things go. If that is the case, we've got a bit of a blunder there because it's going to take a while to level them all up. But it's okay. I'm still very tempted, by the way, to go back and change all their defaults to like being low level, and then the ones that are actually decent, they do high level stuff. It is tempting. I mean, this person here, for instance, I think they should work on the highest level of stuff. But I'm not sure. I don't know. Excellent. Speaking of other stuff, by the way, we actually have a little bit of copper in reserve now, which is good news. We have a lot of iron to be put downstairs, but there's 2 people working on it. I think we can go back to increasing the blacksmiths again. There's a little bit of waiting here, unfortunately. Perhaps what we do... Second iron planet. I think we have to, guys. I think we have to. Who was doing it? I think it was you, wasn't it? So you're going to move from here to here. That would mean we stop having these congestions. That's happening quite often. There also seems to be a bit of a problem with the lack of... Yeah, we've actually got rid of too much stuff, guys. We've made a problem. Move that back over there. Move that there. Maybe we bring down one of these again. A third one might fix it. We'll see how things work out. It's a shame I can't segment zones. So we have like a iron zone, a copper zone, a silver zone. That might be easier for me to handle as a person, but we'll see how things work out. Anyway, let's go and get some more ingots pallets down, shall we? So I want to get 2 more. Actually, I'll do 1 for 1 out. This can be the new silver ingots. And we'll also put down one more here for the new sterling silver ingots. Nice. So we go over to the mines. Let's get some more workers, shall we? The silver mine. Okay, so silver is going to be by far the slowest thing, right? We already know this. It was a third of the rate at which you mine other items in the game. So it's actually quite devastating in a way. I think probably want to get a very big amount of workers right away. Simple as that. I believe we do go over the full shebang. We go for like, not the full shebang, but we get quite a few people here. Remember, we also have problems with hiring costs. So I'm not going to go too crazy here, but if I try and get at least 4 miners, we get ourselves 2 carriers for now. So if we have a look at them, what I was thinking of doing is maybe switching over the best miners. We already have an iron, and then they can go and absolutely smash out the silver mine. And we can get other miners to other things as well. So we're going to move over Naomi. How do I do this? I swear there's a way to change where she works. Ah, there you go. Silver mine. And we'll move over Caius. Done. And at this point, we've got to replace those 2, haven't we? Because I always got no miners left at all. So we'll get some new miners for the other zone. Phoebe. And Evan. Done. So iron's going to be slower for a while, but this should be a lot faster. Good. So next I want to get even more miners again. So we don't... Wow, Benedict. Are you sure you want to be a miner? We'll have to try and get some better ones. Oh, that's blacksmiths. Oops, that was the wrong button. Amelia could be a good transporter. Grace has got a good... Yeah, I think she'll be fine. Must get Jasper. Good. And we need one more carrier as well, don't we? That person will be fine. Cool. So, Grace, mine. Jasper, mine. Audrey, collect. Amelia, collect. Done. Hopefully this works okay. With fingers crossed. We also got to make sure we do get the bonuses here as well. So we'll get the drinks down. We'll get the cauldron down. And 20,000... Wait. Yeah, £20,000 for the pickaxe. That's insane. We need to save up. That's a lot of cash required there. We've done it. Enables smelting large ingots, which I presume unlocks way more weapon types. Oh my god, look at all this. Doom maces, totem maces, royal shields, silver shields. There's a lot of big stuff here. Teapots, cooking tray. Wow. Okay. Cool. Very cool. I had to unlock the royal shield, right? Look at the amount of money you get from upgrading it as well. Like, I have to get the royal shield. This does mean I could put down an extra rack here. Excellent. Cool. So, work upstairs. We haven't got yet any people working on creating silver ingots or making the sterling ingots. We've got to try and get some more workers for that. What is this? Inside lies, well, something. Not nothing, but not far off. Wow. I will keep it on my shelf for the rest of the time. Money, I'm spending a lot of money, so this is really deceptive, isn't it? Because I'm making so much a day now. Like, we are really making a ton of cash here. It is insane. Let's get ourselves some more assistants again. Silver smelter. No, I need people to be fast if they're doing this job. You're the silver ingot carrier. The second, the bigger silver ingot carrier, if I can afford them. Go on, wait, let's do some more upgrades, shall we? Ah, nice. There's more. Hiding guard. 50-50. That's them done. Randomized upgrades for these people. Doesn't really matter what they upgrade. Miners, the most important people got to upgrade. You're a carrier, right? Yes. So you could be doing this, and I can automate him now. Well, I'm not really sure if stamina really helps them that much, but it'll be fine. They get better. You're also a carrier as well. Oops. That was a mistake. Nearly a mistake. I managed to save myself. Those skills equally. There's a lot of... We've got, like, playing whack-a-mole here. Tons of upgrades. If I try and automate them after I finish, though, it should be better overall. I can't believe this skill, though, because we see it goes to level 10, right? But what happens at level 10? Because it can't go below 1 hit. Am I crazy there? Surely it's going to be a problem at some point. We'll see how things work out. Cool. New floor types. We're getting very close, by the way, to unlocking the super worker, which I'm looking forward to. In fact, I might just prioritize these 3 here, just so that we get it quicker. I mean, well, I tell you what. Off, on. There you go. Because these are wood. We're prioritizing all 3 woods at the same time. Nice. Okay, so back to what I was doing before. That's the wrong ones. My bad. So you're going to be the transporter for one of the new ingot types. Which I haven't even put down here, have I? We haven't actually got them laid out yet. Let's put down some more racks for now. I know it's getting very cluttered in here. I will have to deal with this at some point. It's a bit of a mess. Silver ingots. And these 2 eventually can be for gold, which we haven't got yet. There's still more to unlock, everybody. Which I think there's a lot more, by the way. It's more than I thought originally, because... Actually, I won't tell you. Let's just say the game carries on more than you think it does. It will keep going. I wanted to kind of temper how far I got in the game though before the game came out. So luckily this is the last episode where the game's not available for everyone to play. So after this they can go and play it themselves and figure their own stuff out there. Cool. So let's go back to Joshua again. Good. I think she was originally meant to be there. Assistants. Oh yeah, that's why I haven't got the person. I need to hire this person. So you can be moving ingots here to here. And now I just need to get some smelters going. I don't know if having 2 smelters for ingots is a bit overkill, so I think we go for 1 silver ingot smelter and then 1 advanced or medium ingot smelter. For now. Fire pits. I'll take it. So this will apparently increase their stamina regeneration speed, which is another aspect which is quite interesting. Thank you very much. Okay. Hire again. This one doesn't really matter, but we will try and get the increased customer benefit. Thank you. Nah. Yes. Not with the movement speed though, but I'm sorry guys. The movement speed is too important. Done. Edmund, you will be crafting silver ingots. And you will be crafting sterling. What's her name? Marjorie. Marjorie. Really? Interesting. Sorry, I've heard that name before. But yeah, I was expecting to be spelled like that, that's for sure. I'm looking forward to seeing our very first silver come through. Of course, we have... Oh, I forgot. We need to get another person moving items around to bring it from the warehouse into the stockpile. That was not going to work, is it? So we go back inside one more time. There's a lot of assistance we need. The assistant spam is insane. I need a staircase person. Now we can't afford them. Damn it. Not that far off, though. We will get there soon. Excellent. Once more. You're hired. And you just automatically just fill in anything to do with silver. This is what I was saying earlier, though. I wish this worked with the, like, the smelters and stuff. Like, just fill this up, my friend. Just fill it up. Just go and put stuff somewhere. It'll be fine. Benedict. Starts with terrible skills in mining, unfortunately. So I can't even automate that guy at the moment. This is one equally. Blacksmiths. Olivia. Good. I noticed the sound stopped. Okay, I was going to say, I guess because we're upstairs, I was like, it seems quiet. It doesn't seem quite right. Now, we have the bigger ingots. Now, this is why I lit it this way, because you'll see in a second it should fit in, I think. So if I go and make the absolutely massive smelters, it should allow me... Oh, it doesn't quite work as I wanted. Because of the size of the... I guess we can do it like so. So there is a gap they can walk through here, but this is to create the mega ingots, everybody. Massive size things we're talking about here. So I think we'll put down another 3 areas here. So one will be large, one will be bronze, and one will be sterling. Which means I got to go and create another massive roster of areas to put the stuff down in. There's so much stuff we need. It's insane. It's insane. This is not big enough, I don't think, for this style of building anymore. I believe we need to try and move this. We'd have like a second blacksmith downstairs or something, with its own like drop-off points and whatnot. That's what I was saying before, though, because I can't limit people working on certain item types in a way, so I can't just have like a workshop of different types. As far as I know, maybe I'm wrong here. Yeah, I've not seen anything like that myself, actually. But then again, I'm just some guy. I'm not going to say I'm an expert in this game in any sense of the word. I've literally played it the exact amount of time you see me play in the videos, so... But yeah, I think like eventually having a bigger workshop downstairs would be a good idea. But I think having this temporarily, we have like the mass carpentry and the mass assembling, makes a lot of sense for this style of shop currently. But of course, it's not very practical having this in this function, really. Okay. You. Edit. Here to there. We definitely have fixed the issue, haven't we, when it comes to iron supply. We definitely have enough now. Large silver ingots. So eventually this will become the large steel ingots. Then we also need gold, gold, gold. And I think with the layout I've done, in a way, I think we can move this down to the edge, which is probably not the most efficient thing in the world. I'll tell you what we should do instead. Yeah, I'm thinking that, because this is the final part of them putting stuff in the chests, so we want to probably have it the other way around, right? So we have them just laid out a bit differently. Like so. So that allows them to quickly just get rid of the, or just quench them, and then they go and put in the chest, and then they go back to work elsewhere. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this. Next day. Don't care about that. There's not enough people working at that time. It's fine. Yeah, I think this kind of works. We will see. We will see. So as they're working on that anyway, let's get some more blueprints again. Although I actually want to get this finished off first, because it's so expensive. So expensive. Currently as well, what I would like to see is potentially a way of seeing like the average fill-in rate of a shop floor. So I'm pretty sure it doesn't exist currently. You can see, for instance, customers coming in over time. If they're angry, which is very important, currently we've got no angry people at all. You can also see here the amount of people that go to an area and consider another item. So I imagine you can make this a lot better if you actually know what you're doing. So I guess eventually if you had a second floor, I can have like a double stacked area where they just focus on tools and have like massive bonuses for going through and picking up different items. I haven't tried that myself, of course. We will maybe dabble in that in the future, but for now I just haven't had the time with other aspects of the economy I'm going through. Anyway. Oh, it's going to be a lot of work, isn't it? Okay, so we need a lot more workers. I think we want to probably wait a little bit. We want to try and get to this bit here. Up to 1,500 coins cheaper with hiring new workers. That's going to be a game changer, I'm pretty certain. So we can then very quickly hire the large people smelting and all the additional people moving it downstairs. It's a lot of work to get all this sorted out, isn't it? Oh, so I just want to check out for a second. If I go and have a look at the movers. Okay, I can't make them move ingots automatically. That'd be cool. Never mind. Maybe next time. Wow. Yeah, we currently have no issues at all with... Oh, wait, no. Iron ore's trending down. But that's because I messed up, didn't I? We reduced their speed, so they're not going to be as good as they were before. Let's go back over here. So let's try and build up some of the more amenities. Oh, we can't afford it, but we can have the fireplace and the pickaxe rack. We have to wait. We have to wait. Oh, this is in the... But yeah, I think things are going pretty well at the moment. I do want to say, everybody, that's probably going to be today's episode. I know it's a bit shorter than before, but I have to go somewhere in a second. So, yeah, I will do more episodes of this because I do quite enjoy it. And yeah, apart from that, everybody, have a brilliant day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.